Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to finally get into this Garmin 126 SV unit that I picked up on Black Friday. We're going to go ahead and unbox it, and we're going to figure out how we're going to mount it up here on our Stowaway mount as a double stack. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to do all this, stay tuned. Okay, as you can see, this comes with a cover. We've got our 12-inch screen, and we've got our box of transducer, all our cables for install, and here's our little mounting bracket. Looks like everything's here. So just for reference, this is the 9-inch screen cover. That's the 12-inch. Look what a difference. So basically all we're doing today is unboxing, and we're gonna see how it's going to fit on our Stowaway mount before I get everything finally wired. So we're gonna go ahead and take this guy off. So we're gonna disconnect everything from back here. Now, one thing that I've noticed about the 12-inch versus this, the gimbal, this is plastic, whereas this one is metal and it's thinner, right? So that's going to change the size of bolt that we're going to need to mount it to the mount. And those were not included in the box. When I mounted this one, I had to go and get these bolts that would fit here. And just so we don't mess anything up, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the screen off of here. So Stowaway has made a mount that they sell additionally, make it to where you can use this and still double stack your units. I did purchase that from them. It comes with one of these brackets, as well as some various spacers, for lack of a better word, to decide if you want to mount it on this portion of the mount or down on the lower part. And so I didn't know exactly how I was going to do this, so I went ahead and got both, and I'll do some different configurations to kind of determine what orientation is going to look the best. So to get this other bracket on here, we're going to have to take this and this off. Now we'll still be able to slide this up and down after we get these gimbals on. All right, we're gonna try this configuration first with the additional mount down on the main shaft, and then the 12 is going to be on the extendable portion. Go ahead and get this mounted up. We're just going to loosely get all the bolts in, and then we'll adjust it. So I've just put my bolts and nuts in there loose. I'll tighten that up if I decide that this is how I really like it.
Many unbearable hours later.
So this is the configuration that I've ultimately come up with. I've went with the 12 on the bottom and the 9 on the top. As you can see, this is about as seamless as you're going to get, meaning that there's not much gap between the two units. Still is at a height that is, man, just almost perfect here for either fishing in a seat or standing, much more ergonomic. As you can see, I did mount both of these units on the extendable portion of this pole, so this can continue to be raised even higher if I so choose. I can still get all this stuff off to put my cover on if I choose to do so, which is a very nice feature. I really am a fan of these pedestal mounts. It keeps all this uncluttered and everything off the deck here. These Stowaway mounts, you know, they've been around for a couple of years now. When I first had seen him, I saw him on a YouTube channel, a Kansas Angling Experience, where he was prototyping this. As following his channel, you know, I was already turned on that I knew that they were coming to the market, so I was able to kind of just wait and keep looking for it. When it came out, you know, these things were just over $100. Now they're over 300. So it pays to follow some of these smaller channels. You know, they sometimes more on the cutting edge than some of these other bigger channels, because those bigger channels are already tied up with various endorsements and things of that sort. So just a word of advice, don't underestimate these small channels. You can find some really good ideas and really good products. So if you're considering one of these pedestal mounts or already have one, I hope that this video has helped you with your install. And if so, please like, subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.